If you have Medicare, whether it's Original Medicare or a Medicare Advantage plan, you have certain rights and protections. Acentra Health is the beneficiary and family-centered care quality improvement organization for the 29 states shown on this map. We help people with Medicare file complaints about the quality of their medical care, request an appeal if they think they are being discharged from a hospital too soon, if they are placed in observation, have their hospital admission denied, or if skilled services like physical therapy are ending. Get help with issues that need to be handled right away through our Immediate Advocacy program. This video explains what happens during the appeal process. If someone with Medicare receives care in a state served by Acentra Health, they can file an appeal with us, even if they live in another state. When hospital care is ending, patients or their representatives receive a notice called the Important Message from Medicare or IM. This applies to hospital and acute rehab stays. If care is ending in a post-acute setting, like a skilled nursing facility or home health care, the patient receives a Notice of Medicare Non-Coverage or NOMNIC. Both notices explain how to file an appeal with Acentra Health. Other situations have different notices. Observation care has the Medicare Change of Status notice. Admission denials have the Hospital-Issued Notice of Non-Coverage, or HIN. Once the appeal is filed, Acentra Health asks the facility for the patient's medical records. Facilities must send these records within a certain time frame. If they do not send them in time, the patient continues to receive medical care. If the records are incomplete, the appeal is closed, and the patient's care continues. Hospitals and providers must send records even on weekends and holidays because appeals are handled 365 days a year. When the records arrive, they are reviewed by a doctor familiar with Medicare guidelines. These doctors are board-certified and actively practice medicine. The doctor decides if the patient is ready for a lower level of care, such as a skilled nursing facility or home with home health services. A patient doesn't have to be fully recovered, just well enough to receive care in another setting. After the review, Acentra Health contacts the patient and the facility to share the decision. If the doctor decides the patient should stay, care continues. If the doctor decides Medicare will no longer pay for care, Acentra Health tells the patient when charges may begin and explains why the decision was made. For example, a doctor might look at whether a patient still has a fever in the hospital or hasn't met therapy goals at a skilled nursing facility. Acentra Health also listens to the patient's reasons for feeling unready to leave. This input can help the doctor make a fair decision. If the patient is in a facility, they should stay there until the appeal decision is complete. If the patient loses the first appeal, they can request a second-level appeal called a reconsideration. There is no guaranteed financial protection at this level, but the QIO works to finish reviews quickly, usually within 3 days for hospital appeals and up to 14 days for skilled service appeals. Higher appeal levels only deal with payment issues, and patients don't stay in the facility during those reviews. If a patient stays after an appeal is denied, they may receive another notice. In hospitals, the HIN 12 explains possible costs. In skilled nursing or home health settings, the Advanced Beneficiary Notice of Non-Coverage or ABN provides this information. You can check your appeal status anytime using the Case Status tool at acentraQIO.com/case status. This tool shows where your case is in the process and what the final decision is, including any financial responsibility. For more information, visit the Beneficiary Appeals page on our website or call our helpline. Phone numbers for each region are available at acentraQIO.com. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to learn when we post new videos. For more resources for people with Medicare, visit acentraQIO.com/Benny. You can also find helpful links in the YouTube video description.